In Transformers lore, there are many atrocities that were carried out in the Transformers universe, such as the deadly cosmic rust, a bioweapon disease weaponized to kill Transformers by letting them rust to death and fall apart. Weapons like the Hydra Cannon and Unicron's harvesting of worlds may seem more powerful and fearful for the damage output they cause, but there's one weapon not talked about much I find horrific in the Transformers universe, that being anti-personnel mines seen in the IDW Transformers continuity. To give background about the IDW Transformers comics, they experimented a lot with a more brutalized, misguided Decepticon cause within the ranks. Examples being the bloodthirsty Overlord who enjoyed torture and pure gruesome violence as seen in his appearances in the Wreckers trilogy and beyond. The idealistic carrier of atrocities, Bludgeon, who countlessly altered himself in order to carry out deeds in order to restore Cybertron's past by any means possible, including the use of banned pretender technology and other more unconventional means. Even the brutal enforcers themselves, the Decepticon Justice Division, carried out acts of horrific scale in the name of the Decepticon cause, like torture and mutilation, to gain what they desired. But a less more horrifically talked about concept is the anti-personal mines, as seen in Transformers IDW. This being anti-personal, not anti-personnel, and you'll see the difference in a moment. Anti-personal mines were used by the Decepticons as a form of disturbing terrorism, where they would take the vital structures of a Transformer, primarily prisoners from the war, which were wired to high-powered explosives. These explosives were first mentioned in the later end of the IDW Transformers comics when Autobot veteran Skids recounts the horrors he faced during the war against the Decepticons, with Skids recounting how he would have to talk to the still active Transformer as a bomb negotiator. This role would entail Skids having to calm down the hardwired prisoner down and safely disable the explosive charge. This would prove to be an extremely difficult task, however, due to the prisoner's heightened distress and emotions able to trigger the explosive. Skids would try to remain calm and try to calm down this Transformer, named Heavy Tread, when Heavy Tread panicked over being offline by Skids in the process of defusing the bomb. Heavy Tread, when being told Skids' name, would recall him as a trooper who served under Optimus. It would then tell him of the service with Optimus, informing Heavy Tread he will be offlining him slowly in order to defuse the bomb. This further freaked and panicked Heavy Tread and triggered his response of panic, which Skids responding with how he will keep the bot company and talk to him through the process. Mentioning how Primus, the god of all Transformers, will take care of him, promising a better situation. Heavy Tread, however, would then panic, saying how Primus wouldn't allow such atrocities to his chosen people, showing his doubt in Primus, sparking the explosive trigger, resulting in Skids to run for his own life. Seeing how horrific Decepticons are, like Deathsaurus, Thundering, and the ones mentioned above, I'm surprised this is not talked about as much in Transformers IDW discussions for how truly disturbing and difficult for diffusions they are. Skids would mention that these bombs would require a bomb negotiator to work around emotional distress and heightened triggers so that they may save the lives of those around them. Though it is not specifically mentioned, I do think a most likely issuer of these explosives could have been the engineered brilliance of Shockwave, due to his more cold nature and craftiness in the Decepticon cause, or someone like Deathsaurus or Overlord, who enjoyed the killing of the weak and carrying out greater atrocities. Though what do you all think? I would love to hear who you all think created the anti-personal mine in the first place. If you haven't sticked around yet, I highly recommend subscribing for more Transformers and Gundam lore on this channel. I try to post a tad bit on the channel. It would mean a lot for you to stick around. Stay tuned for some more Transformers lore videos because I plan to cover some more IDW content like this, so if you like that sort of content, especially more comic-based Transformers, I would love to talk about that. Anyways, this is Grimoire Prime, and I am signing out.